Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time. Okay, I know it's been like at least a year and a half since I made an official YouTube video, and a lot of things has happened during this 1.5 years that I cannot wait to share with you guys. um so today I decided that, you know what, let me just give my people an update about my life, where I'm at now, and just run through a lot of the different things that has happened. And also because I want to really go back into posting videos, because somehow YouTube decided that they were going to revoke my monetization. So now I have to start from scratch. Yes, that is where I'm at. So I decided, you know what, let's just give an update, and then we can just go ahead and start making videos. So I have a list of all the things that has happened that I need to update you guys on. If I remember clearly, the last time I made a video, or the last time I was like still serious on YouTube, I was living in Sharjah, and I had just lost my job. So that was around April. And what happened after that? What happened after that was that I got a job in May. So just before end of May, I did my Ramadan in end of March and April, and a few of the things that were a prayer topic for me during that Ramadan period was to find a job, and also to find a boyfriend. It was the major things that I was talking about, I was praying about. And my timeline for finding a job was by end of May, because once they canceled my visa, I only had like a month until I would be in trouble. So I was like, I really need to find a job by May. And then God listened to my prayers. I both prayers. When I turned 1 year in Dubai, which was on the 26th of May 2023 last year, that very day I was chatting with my friend. He's been my friend for a while. I was chatting with him, I called him, and we just like spoke. I don't know, I was hungover, I was drunk or something. We just like spoke for a long time. And the next day we spoke again, and these just sparked something. Okay. And I think it was like 2 days into talking with him, I got a job interview, a call for a job interview. So I went for the job interview, and then I got the job. It was a recommendation from a friend that I used to work in Sharjah with. And she moved here. She was leaving, and she was like, you know what, Yvonne, I think this is going to be a perfect job for you. And she brought me over. I mean, I'm so grateful. So but I wasn't dating Boo by then. We're just like talking, but these two occurrences happened literally one after the other. So I got a job. Then I had to move to Dubai because I was living in Sharjah. If you don't know, Sharjah is an emirate in the United Arab Emirates. Okay. So I had to move back to Dubai. I had to find a place, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it was an emotional journey, because my friends from Sharjah, they had become like family for the last, I don't know, 8 months or something. Then I had to move to Dubai. I didn't really know anyone in Dubai, and I had to find a place. I found a place. It was a little bigger than where I used to be in Sharjah. I'm gonna share like a more emotional journey once I'm ready to leave Dubai. I'll share everything with you guys. But yeah, I moved to Dubai, and then I was talking with my friend back then. It was like week one, week two, we're still talking. Fast forward 3 weeks, and Boo was already on his way to Dubai. He was like, I really need to see you. I cannot take this. I have to come to Dubai. So he came to Dubai. It was our first date in June of 2023, and it was 10 days long. I have never seen a first date like that. A first date that is 10 days long. We had this holiday during the Eid holiday in June, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. Just come. He came. We went to three different hotels, just like spending time together. And it was really nice because also he wasn't living in Dubai. So it was really a nice time for us to just be by ourselves and just get to really know each other. So by the end of July, I was in a committed relationship, and I had a job and everything was going amazing for me. Like it was okay. The two major things that were on my prayer list during the month of Ramadan was answered by God, and I couldn't be any happier. Okay. Then what happened after that? So after July, Boo came by to visit again in September for my birthday. This man brought gifts. When I say gift, I mean this much gifts. He took me to, I think we went to the same hotels that we went to for our first days. We literally went to all these hotels. So it was like a really special moment. It was one of the best birthdays I've ever had. Went back to work. He also went back to the US. My boyfriend then is from the US. So he went back to the US. He came back to Dubai in um in November. Let me tell you one thing that I am super grateful for is, in as much as I am in a long distance relationship, the fact that we had the privilege of seeing each other. When I checked, until the last time, it was every 2 months from the day we started talking. Every 2 months, this man will book a flight and come see me in Dubai. Like, who does that? So we're very fortunate to have that. So it didn't really feel like that long of a distance relationship. So he came around in November, and then he came again in January. And then he proposed to me. Let me zoom in. Do you see it? It's a focus. Let's see. Okay, let's back it up a bit. Maybe this one will focus. Yes. Then I got engaged in January. Oh my God. It was so lovely. Like, it really is a very special moment. And just to know that someone really wants to spend this life with you, it's so honorable, you know. I remember we went for movies, we went to watch the movies, and he was like, oh, let's go to the beach and just like hang out at the beach. I said, okay. I was cold. We went to the beach, we just walking, and then he just started talking. I was like, oh, so sweet, so cute. Yes, of course, I will. I will marry you. What do you think I'm doing here? Games? Ah, we were not playing. So I got proposed to in January, and then he had to go back to the US. So then he became my fiancé, my fiance or fiancé, whichever one. That he became that, and we started planning the wedding, the wedding planning. Oh my goodness, that thing can drain you. That can drain me. But would I change the experience? Absolutely not. I loved everything that I did. Like I had a vision, I put on paper, and the vision just came to life. It was one of the amazing projects that I had done. Like I designed my own invitation, I designed my program outline. I selected exactly the things that I wanted in my deco. I did the budgeting. I handpicked gifts for my guests. I personalized the gift for my guests, and it was just an amazing thing to experience. So we did that, and of course, my then fiancé also helped. He had a lot of input. We brainstormed a lot, and we spent a lot of money, but it was an amazing experience, as I said. Like, I wouldn't change it for anything. Then he went, no, he didn't go to Ghana. He had a representative in Ghana to do the knocking ceremony. So in Ghana, we don't really do this engagement thing. This is purely my husband's idea because I don't really care about this one. Because in Ghana, if you want to marry someone, the the man and the parents will go to the woman's home and seek her hand in marriage. You go and see the family head or the father, the parents, and then you go with some gifts. You seek the daughter's hand in marriage. They will give you a list of items to bring later for the marriage ceremony. That is how we do our proposal. Okay. You don't just sit home and then say, I'm gonna marry her and then just go to the court and sign. No, it doesn't work like that. So once you come back with the items, that is what is actually termed as our wedding or marriage. That is our traditional marriage ceremony. Even if you go to the court to sign, they are going to ask you, have you done the customary rights, marriage rights? That is how we do it. So my husband, because he was in the US, he couldn't come. He had someone go on his behalf, take the list, and then we started with the wedding planning. Then I had like a couple of days, I think it was like a week vacation. So I went to Ghana in April because my family really did a good job. Like, I won't lie, my mom, my cousins, Rahel, Susie, they were like, William on the job. Like, what do you need? They were getting the vendors, they were calling them because also, when the vendors, they know that your number is an international number, they just like, search the price. So we didn't want that. So they were like on the grounds. They were doing the bargaining and everything. They really did an amazing job. However, I just could not rely on that. Like, my being would not let me rest. I had anxiety thinking, okay, I understand they're really doing their job, but what if they're not getting my vision? Like, I have to be there. So the moment I had, it was the what was it? It was the eight holidays. This year, 2024, the eight holidays. I was like, I'm going to Ghana. So I went to Ghana. It was a full surprise. Nobody knew I was coming. I went to Ghana. I surprised my cousin, my chief protocol. I surprised my mom, my auntie, my cousins. And then I just like used the opportunity to meet with the vendors, talk, go to the venue, see for myself, like, okay, exactly how can we bring our vision into life at the venue. And I met with the deco lady, which will be a story for another day because something happened in regards to my deco. I need to tell you guys because I need to know, am I overreacting or like my feelings are valid? But that will be for a completely new video. But yeah, I met with a deco lady. I told her my vision, exactly how I wanted everything to be. I wanted it to be candle wedding, lots of candles and lights and petals. The venue was just amazing. The venue was the perfect venue. It was very serene, quiet, green, just like very cute. And so I went to meet everyone. I went to meet my friend. I was doing the cooking. I went to meet Kinky Kelly. She did some souvenirs for me. Asiome. And then who else did I meet? I think that was it. Then I had to come back to UAE for a couple of weeks. Then I went back in May. I took my vacation, because we did the wedding on the 1 year anniversary of us talking. So it was 1 year anniversary of us ever like talking. From that very day, we had not stopped talking. Like we've been talking every single day. It feels we feel incomplete if we don't talk to each other for like 1 day. It doesn't matter where the person is, like a quick call, hey, just to not break this ritual, we have to talk. And we've been talking from day one since the 26th of May. And so we decided to do the wedding on 26th of May because it was a Sunday. It was just perfect. We're like, okay, let's go for it. It will be 2 years of migrating to Dubai. It will be 1 year of knowing my husband, and it will just continue like that. So it was just a perfect date. So early May, I went back to Ghana, and then I was in the okay, this is the time we need to really, really plan and not really plan, and now we have to execute the plan. Okay. Then I had to, because my husband wasn't in Ghana, remember what I said about the list? He had the list. I had to buy the things on the list. I had to wrap them up, package them, everything, and just make it ready for when he comes. He was working, so he couldn't come the entire time. He came for like few days until the wedding and then for the honeymoon. So I did all of the packing, of course, with my cousins, my bridesmaid Susie. Oh, that girl suffered. We were fighting at some times. And then I'm just screaming at her. I was screaming at everyone. I was just like, oh, it's not easy. Your brain is like so stressed, so stressed. But one thing that helped me was I handpicked my guests. Like everyone that was there was very special to me. They hold a place in my heart. And I knew that worst case scenario, if everything goes bad, like they will still have a good time. And that was the most important thing for me. So no matter what was going on, I was like, I don't care. Okay, whatever. I'll be stressed in the moment, but at the end of the day, I'll just think, okay, even if we don't find a DJ, I know my friends, they will play music on their phone. We will all dance and cheer and go. Like nobody was coming there to see and to come and to see and go and tell, like, oh, let's go and see Yvonne, like, that kind of vibe. Everyone that was there for me and my husband. So the stress gets to me, but at the end of the day, I was like, whatever. And we did a parking with Rahel. We went to Makola. Hey, hey, I have not been in Makola for how many years? I had to go to Makola, buy clothes, this the fabric, the um, African prints pieces. I had to buy baskets, wrappers. This it was hectic. It was hectic, but what can I do? I had to do it for my husband. Then the day came, my husband came with his family on, I think it was on the 23rd of May, 22nd or 23rd, I'm not too sure. We went to pick them up from the airport. Oh, his parents are so cute. They're really, really nice people. I was so afraid of having like in laws. My husband's parents are so cute, so gentle, so kind. So yeah, we picked them up. We went to the lodge that we're staying at. It's called Brebon Suites in Ekropon. Is it Ekropon? Yeah, somewhere on the Obosmase on the Ekiapim Road. Then we tried to do like a shower, bridal shower thing. We exchanged gifts because I bought some kente for my in-laws. So I gave them the kente. I also bought one for my husband for the traditional marriage. He looks so cute in the kente. He looks so cute. So we exchanged gifts on the bridal shower. It wasn't really a bridal shower. It was kind of like we called it the wedding shower. So it was both families just getting together, talking about how they know each other, their experiences, and then we exchange gifts. And my family bought me this, what is it called? A smock from the northern region. It just fits me pep, and it looks so good on my husband. So that was a Friday. Then the Saturday we had to get ready for the traditional marriage ceremony in my uncle's place all the way in Kaswa. Then we came back to Obosumase for the wedding on Sunday. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to mention, I went to see the dressmaker when I came in April. She was super excited. I decided to do a very non-traditional dress for my wedding, which was red. Red has always been my favorite color. So I was like, what are the odds that I would wear red for my wedding? And I did. So my dressmaker was super excited. That was when I came in April. So fast forward back to May, the day came. Um, yeah, and then I walked down the aisle to go meet my husband. It was just, it was very simple. The wedding was super simple. We were on time, but I noticed people are watching my video. There were some guests that were late. I purposely chose the time 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. Because first, I knew it was a Sunday. Most people in Ghana are very religious, and I still wanted them to have the option of going to church and then coming to my wedding. Yeah, it was a destination wedding. I mentioned it. Do not be late. We are starting at 3 p.m. prompt. You will not believe the time that some people came. I've forgiven them. They are still my friends. They are still important in my life. But how do you come for wedding that start at 3? At 6? It's done. I was dancing. I was at the reception dancing. I was like, Ghanaians, you'll never change. Anyway, so we just went through the wedding. We did the gift. I did a dancing with my husband. With my husband, I have not stopped saying my husband, my husband. Oh, let me show you something. So this is my wedding ring. Is it? Is it focusing? Yeah. What do you see? Red. This is how much I love the color red. My husband was like, since you like red, what do you think if we do a red ruby? Like, of course. I don't like traditional things, honestly. I don't. I'm very non-traditional. Like, I love the values, the traditional values, but I mean, I like to twist and turn them in my own way. So yes, I still would want to wear a ring to show that I am married, but I don't have to do the traditional wedding ring type. So this is what we chose, a red ruby. And in May, we did a wedding. We shared the gifts. Everyone was super happy. One of my friends, she was like, "Oh my God, the gift has names. This if they didn't invite you, yeah, wow, Charlie, you're not getting gifts." And it was true. I had people that I did not invite, so I couldn't give them gifts because I mean the gifts were it was personalized with names on it. So I don't know how I'm supposed to give a gift to somebody that I did not invite. But yeah, we did that. Everyone was happy. We were dancing like crazy, and then everyone just went home. I think we finished before 8. Everyone was done, and people still start to talk a little bit, and everyone was gone. And then I went to the room with my husband. Then the next day, everyone left. We took the parents to the airport. So we prepared and went on our honeymoon for 2 weeks. We went to Zanzibar. Zanzibar has always been on my list of places to visit. So I spoke about it with my husband. I like when we started talking. And so he did everything with the honeymoon. I did not know. He didn't tell me. He only told me after the wedding where we're going because I didn't need a visa to go there. So he just completely kept it secret from me. And so we went to Zanzibar. We had an amazing time. We stayed in two hotels. The View, which is one of the hotels that we stayed in during our first date. So it was very, sentimental. That was so sweet of him. Then we stayed in another hotel called Sea Cliff. Sea Cliff was my favorite because our room, you come out, like you enter from one door, but then the balcony, when you open the balcony, you can literally come out and walk and see the ocean. I think I shared that on my Instagram. So that was like my favorite place amongst the two hotels. Then we came back to each other's country. I came back to Dubai, and my husband went back to the US, back to the grind, trying to make some money. And now, what are we doing? Now, we are just waiting for the visa so I can go and be with my husband. I need to be with my husband. So that is my life now. Now I'm still working the same place that I got to work last year. I'm still working there, and just hopefully the visa comes like very soon. Then I can go and be with my husband. So, in a nutshell, no, I'm not pregnant. Just in case you're asking, I'm not pregnant, not yet. I want to be with my husband first and enjoy a little bit of my marriage before I get pregnant. So, don't ask me questions about pregnancy. If my cheeks are big, it's from food. If my stomach is big because I've been eating a lot, I'm not pregnant. This is the update. That is what has happened over the 1.5 years that I have been posted on YouTube. But if you follow me on Instagram, you know my husband has. Oh, I forgot to mention that I also sponsored my mom for her 70th birthday trip in Dubai. So she came last month. She had an amazing time just chilling in Dubai. It was her first international travel, and I am so grateful to be able to do that for my mom, and of course with the help of my husband. My husband is just an amazing man. Like the way that he takes things that are important to me serious. I couldn't have asked for any better man, honestly. He's so gentle. It was her 70th birthday. So for us to be able to do that for her, it was just an icing on the cake. So that's what's been happening in my life. Now I'm back to posting on YouTube. So if you have any content ideas you want me to create, if there's any other thing you want to know about how my life has been so far, you can leave in the comment section. Hopefully I'll be able to let you know if it's something that is part of your business. But if it's none of your business, do not ask. Thank you. This is my life update. And thank you so much for watching and staying true to this channel. I know it's been so long. I felt so guilty that I had not like updated my YouTube fans. So hopefully this gives you a fair idea of what has been happening so far. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care and remember, life is short. You have to live your truth. Nobody else's truth. Do not leave anybody else's truth by your truth. I'll see you in the next video. I love you.